Ooh. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the beautiful city of North Miami. My name is Unicia Baker. I'm North Miami's Senior Public Information Officer, and I will be today's MC as we mark this momentous occasion in our city's history. As we give honor, as the Honorable Mayor, Dr. Smith Joseph, presents the key to the city to our very special guest, Dr. Eduardo Padron, President of Miami Dade College. Dr. Padron, on behalf of the City of North Miami, under the leadership of Mayor Smith Joseph, Vice Mayor Carol Keys, Councilman Scott Galvin, Councilman Alex Dezume, Councilman Philippe Biename, and elected City Clerk Michael Etienne, and City Manager Larry M. Spring Jr., we extend the warmest of welcomes to you and all of your guests today, and we're so honored to have you here with us. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the presentation of colors by the North Miami Police Department's Honor Guard. Officer Kevin Crespo of the NMPD will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
If we can please raise our right hand over our hearts, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Order, arm, right shoulder, arm, right, face, lower, march, left, left.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing as Chaplain William Vasquez of the Workers Walking in Faith Ministries leads us in the invocation.
Good morning. This is a privilege for me this morning, and thank you for the invitation. We're gonna bless this time, this event, and we're gonna ask our Lord to bless us in today's event. You mind closing your eyes? We're gonna pray. Heavenly Father, we give you thanks this morning for this event, for the special event for the City Council, and for the special invitation of Eduardo Padron, President of Miami-Dade College. We give you praise this morning and thank you, because without you, we won't do any good today. But thank you. Thanks, God. Amen. Amen.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You may be seated. At this time, the Honorable Dr. Smith Joseph, Mayor of North Miami, will come forward with greetings. Please join me in welcoming him as he comes.
She did it on purpose. She likes to get me by surprise. Good morning. Today is a great day in North Miami. As you all know, we are celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month. This is a long time tradition for us, because we are a city of diversity, and our strength actually is in the diversity that we have in the city of North Miami. We have Hispanics from anywhere from Venezuela, Colombia, Argentina, and many other countries in Latin America, as well as Cuba. Well, Cuba, it goes without saying, right? I wonder what this country would be without the Cubans. Yeah, it would be totally, it would be a very bland very monotone, without calle ocho and arroz con pollo y todo. No? Sí, cortadito. So we are very blessed to have such an array of cultures, Latinos, Caribbeans, and Americans, of course. And that's what makes us what we are. That's what makes all the New Yorkers, people from D.C., Baltimore, they want to come here to retire. But today we are paying tribute to an icon in this community, not just in the Hispanic community. That's why I chose him, because he's not just serving the Hispanics. This is a gentleman who's been around for so many times, and as a matter of fact, when I decided to choose you, I didn't even know. I hadn't even read your bio. But after I got to read your bio, I decided, oh my God, did I make a good choice or what? Yeah. And I have the honor of having also here my wife, Patricia. I'm wearing my glasses for two purposes this morning, so that I can read a little bit better, because my eyesight, after you get 20, 25 years of age, your vision goes a little bit, down. I'm 27 now. So, and the second reason I'm wearing them is we just came from a trip in India. It was quite a pilgrimage. And they're like 9.5 hours ahead of us. It's like the other side of the world. And we didn't know when it was nighttime or daytime. Daytime we try to sleep, nighttime we try to sleep. It just didn't work. So I'm still trying to fall asleep. So we are here this morning. Thank you very much, Dr. Padron, for responding positively to the invitation. This is a gentleman who's been honored by many, many organizations from all over the world, including France, Argentina, Spain. Well, I guess you're going to be hearing from the person who's going to read the bio. So it is an honor for the city of North Miami this time to be the one to honor you. Again, welcome to North Miami, and welcome to all of you. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you, Mayor Joseph. At this time, I would like to take a moment to recognize some of our elected officials and city administrators from the city of North Miami who are here with us. Beginning once again with Dr. Smith Joseph, Mayor of North Miami, and his wife, Mrs. Joseph. Our Vice Mayor, Carol Keys Esquire. Our City Manager, Larry M. Spring Jr. City Attorney, Jeff Cazot Esquire. Deputy City Manager, Arthur H. Story III. Chief of Staff, Natasha Colebrook Williams. And to the members of the North Miami Police Department Command Staff, we thank you so much for joining us. Visiting with us today, we have the Honorable Senator Daphne Campbell. Thank you for coming. State Representative Barbara Watson, thank you so much. The Honorable Xavier Suarez, Miami-Dade Commissioner, thank you. We have FIU Vice President Steve Mall also with us today. Thank you so much for coming. At this time, I would now like to call to the podium our honorary co-chair, there we go, honorary co-chair, Carol Keys Esquire for Hispanic Heritage Month 2018. She's going to give us some remarks about Hispanic Heritage Month. Let's give her a warm round of applause as she comes.
Good morning. Buenos días y bienvenidos a la ciudad de Norte Miami. I'm going to give you just a little background on Hispanic Heritage Month, National Hispanic Heritage Month. And each year, Americans observe National Hispanic Heritage Month from September 15th until October 15th by celebrating the histories, cultures, and contributions of American citizens whose ancestors came from Spain, Mexico, the Caribbean, Central and South America. This observation started in 1968 as Hispanic Heritage Week under President Lyndon Johnson and was later expanded by President Ronald Reagan in 1988 to cover a 30-day period starting September 15th, ending on October 15th. I would like to thank my mayor and my fellow councilmen who give us the opportunity and allow us to celebrate a month-long recognition of Hispanic Heritage Month. We have a lot of activities, and I'm going to invite you all today for our La Gran Fiesta, better than Calle Ocho, which will be taking place this Saturday night. Free event, Latin music, dancing, food, all kinds of Latin Hispanic flavors. So I think I'm very happy that our city is now honoring the Hispanic culture. As our mayor said, we are a very diverse city, and we do have close to 30% population of Hispanics. Also want to welcome Dr. Padron. I know many of you are Miami-Dade alumnus. I am also one, so very happy, and thank you, Mayor, for making such a terrific selection.
Thank you, Vice Mayor. And I'd also like to take a moment to recognize Ms. India George. She's representing Miami-Dade School Board Members Office, Dr. Steve Gallen. Thank you so much for joining us. And also for the Office of School Board Member Dr. Dorothy Bendros Mendigal, we have Matthew Tisdall. Thank you so much. Now, at this time, as Vice Mayor Keys has already stated, I would like to take a moment once again to invite all of you to join us on Saturday for Gran Fiesta. That event is going to take place at a slightly different location than its usual spot, which is going to be the North Miami Police Plaza. As you can see, the Mocha Plaza is under construction. Again, that event takes place Saturday at 7 p.m. and it's just outside. So if you come here, you'll definitely see all the lights and all the fun. You won't miss it. So I hope that you would join us. Additionally, if you would like to find out more or see pictures of some of the fun activities that we've done so far to celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month, please take a moment to visit our social media pages. Follow us on social media. We're at North Miami FL. We're available on Facebook, Twitter, and on Instagram. Now for your listening pleasure, please welcome the New World School of the Arts Jazz Combo, directed by Mr. Jim Gazer, Associate Professor of Jazz Studies. Let's welcome them with a warm North Miami round of applause.
Thank you. Dr. Joseph Smith, Dr. Padron, your teams, we really appreciate this invite. And we have, I think in the spirit of the event, we have a piece entitled Mambo In. It's composed by the great father of Latin jazz, Mario Bauza. I'd just like to say just a few words on behalf of the group on New World School of the Arts and for Dr. Padron. New World performs at many events that Dr. Padron is at, and this event being in his honor, and we were asked to play, I just wanted to share a few thoughts. Jazz, it has been said by many observers, represents democracy in action. Each musician in a jazz ensemble has tremendous opportunity for individual freedom, yet with unrelenting responsibility to the group. Jazz represents not a democracy, but an American democracy. African, European, Caribbean forms of music were brought together in the United States. It's only in this country that it was possible for the music of jazz to be created. On December 4th of 1987, the United States Congress declared jazz to be a national treasure, declaring it to be a unifying force bridging together cultural, religious, ethnic, and generational differences in our society. Dr. Padron, you have most certainly been this kind of leader, a unifying force, and, if you will, a jazzy leader. Your work at Miami-Dade College, not to mention your vigorous support of the New World School of the Arts, represents the highest level of concern for individuals and the group, all while celebrating diversity in the most musical and democratic of ways. Sincerely, thank you, Dr. Padron.
Thank you to these. 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 another round of applause for these talented young musicians representing the New World School of the Arts. At this time, I would like to invite a longtime Miami-Dade County Public Administrator, Marie Woodson, to the podium, and she will be introducing our honored guest. Let's give her a round of applause.
Good morning. Good morning. Buenos dias. And I say it in Creole, even though it's Hispanic Heritage Month. Bonjour. I have the distinct honor of reading the bio of a man whom I have a lot of respect for. A man who has done so much to impact the world, who have made such a difference in the life of so many of us, including myself, who is the product of Miami-Dade College. Dr. Padron, you are one of its kind. And we could not thank you enough for what you have done. The mayor is a product of Miami-Dade, and I'm grateful for you giving me the privilege to read the bio of Dr. Padron, because I look up to you, Dr. Padron, even though you don't even realize it. We are from all over the world, and Dr. Padron has impacted all of us in so many ways that we cannot even count. So for that, we are grateful. And if each of us could have done a quarter of what this man has done, the world would have been a better place. So we thank you. Eduardo Padron, president of Miami-Dade College. An American by choice, Eduardo Padron arrived in the United States as a teenage refugee in 1961. Since 1995, he has served as president of Miami-Dade College, the largest institution of higher education in America, with more, with more than 165,000 students. He's credited with elevating Miami-Dade College into a position of national prominence in America, among the best and most recognized U.S. colleges and universities. An economist by training, Dr. Padron earned his Ph.D. from the University of Florida. Any UF students or graduates? Yes. In 2018, he was elected a member of the American Academy of Arts and Sciences, one of America's oldest and most prestigious organizations. Wow. In 2016, President Barack Obama, awarded him the Presidential Medal of Freedom, the highest civilian honor in the U.S. for being a prominent national voice for access and inclusion in higher education. In 2009, Time magazine included him on the list of the 10 best college presidents. Wow, come on, give it to him. Give it to him. In 2010, Florida Trend magazine placed him on the cover of its inaugural Floridian of the Year issue. Yes, he deserves all of it. Keep giving it to him. In 2011, the Washington Post named him one of the 8 most influential college presidents in the U.S. Also, in 2011, he was awarded the prestigious 2011 Carnegie Corporation Centennial Academic Leadership Award. In 2012, he received the Citizen Service Award from Voices for National Service, the coveted TIAA CREF Hesburgh Award for Leadership Excellence in the Aspen Institute Ascent Fellowship. In 2015, he was inducted into the U.S. News and World Report STEM Hall of Fame. Dr. Padron's energetic leadership extends to many of the nation's leading organizations. He is the past chair of the Board of Directors of the American Council on Education and is past chair of the Board of the Association of American Colleges and Universities, and former chair of the Business Higher Education Forum. During his career, he has been selected to serve on posts of national prominence by 5 American presidents. Wow. Internationally, President Padron's accomplishments have been recognized by numerous nations and organizations, including the Republic of France, which named him Commandeur in the Ordre des Pommes. Academics, Palm Academics. The Republic of Argentina, which awarded him the Order of San Martin. Spain's King Juan Carlos II, who bestowed upon him the Order of Queen Isabella. Spain's Prince and Princess of Asturias, Felipe de Letizia, who presented him with the Juan Ponce de Leon 500th Anniversary Award. Wow. And Morocco's King Mohammed VI, who appointed him honorary consul in Florida in the Kingdom of Morocco in 2016. Dr. Padron's pace-setting work at Miami-Dade College has been held as a model of innovation in higher education. He's credited with engineering a culture of success that has produced impressive results in student access, retention, graduation, and overall achievement. Miami-Dade College enrolls and graduates more minorities than any other institution in the United States. Including the largest numbers of Hispanic and African Americans. Under Dr. Padron's leadership, Miami-Dade College has received national recognition for its long-standing involvement with its urban community, its catalytic effect for social and economic change, and the marked difference the college has made in student access and success to pace-setting initiatives. He currently serves on the board of the Council on Foreign Relations and the Urban Institute, RC 2020, the International Association of University Presidents, in Achieving the Dream. In past years, he has held leadership positions on the board of the Federal Reserve, Board of Atlanta, Miami Branch, he's a past chair, the Carnegie Foundation for the Advancement of Teaching, Hispanic Association of Colleges and Universities, he was the chair, he's still the chair, the Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts, the White House Commission on Educational Excellence, Campus Compact, Congressional Hispanic Caucus Institute, the College Board, and the White House Congressional Commission of the Natural Museum of the American Latino. He is the recipient of numerous honorary doctorate and prestigious awards. And most recently, he was just honored and inducted this past weekend by the American Academy of Arts and Sciences. Please, please stand up and give him a standing ovation. Dr. Padron.
On October 8, 2018, he received
The keys to the city. Mayor Joseph, please come forward for your presentation. You present. Yes.
Dr. Padron, as stated earlier in this impeccable biography, I should say, now this is the moment to present to you the key to the city. Now, this is not just like any key because usually we present the keys to the city to different individuals, but this time I wanted to make it a little bit different because we're giving it to a very big icon, someone who has made his mark in the United States of America, not just in Miami-Dade County, and not just in the Hispanic community. And you just heard the long road, the long journey that this gentleman has traveled. So this key is proudly presented to Eduardo J. Padron, P.H.D. This is on behalf of the entire City Council, me, Smith Joseph, Mayor, Vice Mayor Carol Keys, Esquire, from District 2. And we have in District 1, Councilman Scott Galvin, who can't be here because he's working. Councilman Bien-Aimé from District 3, as well as Councilman Alex de Zulme from District 4. This key is presented to you for your extraordinary contribution in higher education in Miami-Dade County and your incomparable enthusiasm in community development. Your work is greatly appreciated. Presented by me, your servant, Dr. Smith Joseph, Mayor, City of North Miami, October 8, 2018. Now, next time somebody presents you, they will say October 8, 2018.
That's correct. This is Well, good afternoon, everyone. I must confess this is a very humbling moment for me. I cannot put into words what this means because it comes from the people that represent best this community. You know, this past Saturday, I was in Cambridge, Massachusetts, receiving one of the biggest honors that any American can receive, which is induction into the American Academy of Arts and Science, an organization founded in 1870 by our founding fathers, and who has inducted people that are household names that we all know, from Einstein to Mandela to Martin Luther King to Kennedy, and so forth and so on. And my privilege really was enhanced by the fact that at the same time that I was inducted, 3 individuals that I really hold very dear, very high, were inducted with me. One was Laureen Powell Jobs, the widow of Steve Jobs. The other one was Justice Sonia Sotomayor from the Supreme Court, and our wonderful President Barack Obama. It was it really a highlight of my career. But being here today and being honored by you means as much, and I'll tell you why. Because this community, as well as many other communities in Miami-Dade County, is what I have dedicated my life to, is to improve the chances and opportunity for people to be able to share in the American dream, to make sure that no one stays behind. That when we say opportunity, that word really means everyone. And that's what Miami-Dade College is, and that's why Miami-Dade College has been so respected all over the world. Because what we have proven is that access and excellence can come together. That we don't have to have a system of elitism where only a few are given a chance. I think what Miami-Dade does, Miami-Dade College does, and I'm so proud that our mayor and our vice mayor are proud alums, just like me, of Miami-Dade College, and so many of you, because this is an institution that believes that opportunity changes everything. We believe that talent is universal, but what is not universal still is opportunity. And when you give people the opportunity to harness its full potential, wonderful things happen. So we're very proud that this college, Miami-Dade College, more than any other college or university in the United States, has had the most incredible impact in developing the leadership of the county, both in the public sector as well as the private sector. So this is a representation right here. But when you look at just the public sector, when you think of the mayor, when you think of the state attorney, the public defender, the head of the Jackson Hospital, the head of the port, the head of the airport, I could go on and on and on. Many of our representatives in Tallahassee and so forth and so on are products of Miami-Dade College. And many of us will tell you that if it had not been because of Miami-Dade College, we probably would not be here today. Yep. And that's because in my specific case, I had just been here about a year and a half from Cuba. And my mother made me swear to her that no matter what happened, I would go to college, because she said that's the door of opportunity. And so I used all my savings from 3 or 4 part-time jobs to apply to the top universities in the United States. And I waited and waited for the responses. And the responses came, but it was a rejection letter. And there was only one institution, which I didn't even know it existed because we only had one campus in the north part of the city, that not only opened the door for me, but gave me hope, gave me support, and allowed me to believe in myself. And the rest is history. So if I sound passionate about Miami-Dade College, I have plenty of reasons to be very, very passionate. And many other people feel exactly the same way. I think what we have done in terms of creating the leadership in the private sector is even more amazing. When I tell you that today 17 bank presidents in Miami-Dade County are products of Miami-Dade College, and I could go on and on and on. The point is that more and more in the 21st century, we need institutions like Miami-Dade College. Institutions that recognize that there is potential in everyone. Because in the 21st century, with just a high school diploma, you cannot hope to get a job and the kind of salary that will allow you to raise a family and have a good life. Today, college is more essential than ever. And those doors have to be wide open. Those doors have to give everyone a chance. And the only way that communities can prosper, states can prosper, nations can prosper today by giving the people the tools that are necessary to be able to access the new jobs that are being created. Yes, many jobs are disappearing, and they will disappear because we are in the technological revolution right now. But many new jobs are being created, and only through good training and good education and support, we're able to be able to prepare people to access those jobs. You know, Miami-Dade College, like no other institution, is an incubator of inclusion. We are a real microcosm of the people of this community, and we need to preserve it that way. And I'm very, very honored that 2 individuals who have really provided the fight, who have gone to bat for Miami-Dade College in the State House, are here today. And I want to tell you how touched I am to see Senator Campbell and Representative Watson here. That means a lot. I'm also very honored to have my good friend for many years, the former mayor of the city of Miami, and our county commissioner, Xavier Suarez, to be here. The city manager, who we go back a long time as neighbors and as co-participants in the Miami Parking Authority. And so many of you that I have known through the years. I can tell you this, you know, I received many honors. But the fact of the matter is, what people need to realize is that no man is an island. No one can do it by himself or herself. You require a village. a village of people who share your vision, who are dedicated to persevere, to open doors, and committed for the common good. And I'm very fortunate to be able to have around me at Miami-Dade College a group of people, faculty, administrators, and staff that are committed to this dream, are committed to this mission. And without them, none of this could happen. So while you're honoring me, you are also honoring a group of men and women that every day understand the very critical mission that we have, because education is the key to opportunity, as you well know. I thank you so much for that wonderful introduction, and to the mayor who this honor represents so much. You know, in 2009, the mayor was inducted into the Alumni Hall of Fame of the college. That was that is our highest honor, and we are so proud of him, and we're so proud of all of you in the city of North Miami, because this city has been going through a transformation, and transformations are not easy, but it requires leadership, it requires true commitment, and that's what I have seen time and time again under your leadership and the city commission here at the county. I'm so proud of my Professor Gassier and the students of the New World School of the Arts. That school is precious. There is nothing like it in the United States. It's a real great experiment. And those students who are selected just on the basis of talent, not on SAT scores, not on GPAs, just on talent, then not only they outperform themselves, but their academic record is recognized nationally. And these students go from Miami-Dade College to the best universities in the nation. And what you see now, when you look at all the people that are being recognized nationally, like the person who provided the musical and the orchestration for the Hamilton play, the screenwriter, and so much more who wrote the script for Moonlight, the Oscar-winning film 2 years ago. And I could go on and on. The people directing most of the major dance companies in the country, Alvin Ailey, Martha Graham, are products of the school. That takes a lot of dedication from the faculty. And the fact they are here today, I feel very honored. Thank you so much. I could be here with you all morning, but it's time to stop. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Thank
Well
you.
deserved.
Yeah, thank you so much. Okay.
We're not finished. We still have cookies for you.
Thank you again, Dr. Padron. On behalf of our mayor and council, it truly is an honor to give such an honor to a man like yourself. Your mother gave you a very humble charge to go ahead and pursue higher education, and you have extended that charge to so many others in our community, including people right here in North Miami City Hall and over at our police department. So on behalf of our mayor and council, I extend the warmest of thank yous to you. We're so honored. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before concluding today's program, please welcome our mayor, Dr. Smith Joseph, once again with a few closing remarks.
Thank you. You know, I wasn't going to say this because I'm a very humble guy. I don't like to say things that I used to do. You see these gentlemen who were playing earlier? I used to play just like them. Yeah. I said I wasn't going to say it. Well, wasn't this a wonderful event? Dr. Padron, the only thing I can say is to continue what you're doing. Not only people are noticing what you're doing, but the man upstairs, which is the most important, is looking at what you do, and he will always give you energy, strength, and stamina to continue to open doors for those, especially those who are disenfranchised. Just like you, when I first came to this country, a lot of doors were closed to me. I was even told that I would not make it to medical school. but Miami-Dade opened the door for me. And that was the building block of everything that I continued to build after Miami-Dade. So my heart is out to Miami-Dade, and you are making of it what it is today. Thank you very much for coming, everyone. I believe we have receptions outside. I don't know if it's allowed. Some people may want to take a picture with you with the plaque. I don't know. Maybe we'll. No? Yes? Okay. The staff? Where's the plaque?
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us, and please join us out in the lobby for a few refreshments. Thank you again.